giving this guy a long-term contract. He showed you exactly who he was. Odell's not out of character in any way. He's an attention seeker. He's a reality TV star. He's doing interviews with Lil Wayne sitting next to him. He's exactly who we thought he was, and they just stepped into his arena by calling him out in the media.
No, I disagree with that. Look, the owner, Jamar, has been in that arena before him. Even let's go back to last year. You talk about how the media is used as a weapon, how public perception, public opinion, the court of public opinion is used for or against you. Jamar sat there and allowed his organization to bench one Eli Manning and then let the media as a weapon change his mind from what he knew was the right thing to do. So now he's like, Odell, if you want to play that game, I'm well-versed in it. Let's play it. So now Odell is trying to play that game, and Jamar is smart to use it against Odell because talking to Odell one-on-one has gotten you this far, and seeing Odell around his teammates and apologize to his teammates has gotten you this far. Well, how can we get farther down the road? How can we move this ball down the field? It's by applying this pressure to Odell and letting you know all them likes and followers, they ain't all on your side because I'm the owner and you have to respect what I'm saying.
Wow. I'm not looking at it as they made a mistake in giving him the contract. They did make a mistake in giving him that contract. And the reason is they don't have the team around him that can justify why he's made. They don't have the quarterback. They don't have the offensive line play. When you give a receiver that type of money, that's like your last push to make a push into. They don't have that team around. Eli Manning is not that quarterback, and he hasn't been a quarterback for. Odell Beckham he's being himself. Don't get mad at me for being who I am. I'm speaking my mind. I've showed you, like you said, who I am. When I show you who I am, believe me because I'm showing you. They don't have the team. You look at it, he's averaging over 84 yards a game. He's not playing bad. He just doesn't have a quarterback that can get him the ball consistently. And if you can protect Eli, he probably would be a little better, but not much.
No, I agree. So I think the big thing with Odell is he's been himself through this. When he wasn't making that much money and now he's making a lot of money, he's been himself. So I don't see why people have an issue with it. I don't see why the organization has an issue with it other than the fact that they're losing. When you're winning, they let everything go.
That's
when you're winning, when you're winning, they let everything slide. But when you start losing, now we need you to calm down. And then it's such a fine line between passion and anger, right? When he's scoring touchdowns, everybody's geeked about it. He's happy, everyone's happy. But as soon as he doesn't feel like he's playing well and he shows a little emotion, now it's an issue. And I don't agree with that.
But again, the interview wasn't on the field. And that was off the field. That was a calculated decision, and I'm going to stir the pot. I'm going to sit here with Lil Wayne. And what John Maher is saying, which I blame John Maher, you gave him $100 million. That's a license for him to do whatever the hell he wants to do. And Odell Beckham Jr. has shown you, I'm going to do
you know what, though?
Whatever you want to do.
On every team, and we know this, there's 4 or 5 guys that can go to the head coach whenever they want. There's 4 or 5 guys that can pretty much, when Odell did that interview, all he was saying is what everybody in the locker room thought. They're just scared to say it, and they can't say it. That's all that was. They gave
him $100 million, though, to be a partner and a leader, not a guy that stirred the pot.
Yeah, that's the problem I have. You guys y'all talking like Odell could just have open forum to whatever he wants because he's been doing this. But who too much is given, much is expected. When your titles change in any workplace, guess what? Your responsibility
change. And that's what he did. He took the responsibility to say what he said.
There's different ways of leading, too. Now.
It's different ways of leading, but let it at least be in accord with this organization. Can we be on the same page somehow as one of our leaders heavily invested in you? You guys know this. Look, I respect all my teammates. I respect my coaches, even when we disagree. But there's one person I need to listen to. And I don't say that in a yes, sir, no, sir way. I say it like there's 2 names on every check. My name and the dude who's about to give me that money. And guess what? I at least got to come to that guy, whether it's in private. And if I didn't get his respect in private, I'm not going public. And to me, Odell is trying to speak to an audience that is not his supporting audience. It's coming from upstairs down, not from these guys who now turned on Odell, some of them, and said apologize.
See,
but you're speaking for me?
They know they need to replace Eli. Management, they see that and they know that now. They didn't want Odell coming out saying that.
Yeah.
They see like, we messed up. We probably should have drafted one of these quarterbacks instead of Saquon Barkley. They can't do anything until next year. They know that now, and they just want Odell to be quiet about it because they see we done messed up.
But they benched Eli last year.
But again, when they give you $100 million, they should have the reasonable expectation we can get through this season without you going off script on us. I'm John Mara. We sat in the room. We had a conversation. I'm giving you $100 million. It can't be, I'm going to lead my way. We got to be on the same accord once they give you $100 million.
But the thing is, you can't expect someone to change once you give them some money. Who he showed he was the first 4 years is who he's going to be, even maximized a little more.
This offseason, Odell had a conversation with John Mara. This offseason, Odell, who said he was not coming to anything extracurricular, OTAs, et cetera. What was Odell doing? Showing up to every single thing. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be on the same page.
Until he goes back to being himself.
And guess what? Now I'm going back to where I've been.
You know what's so funny?
The media weapon.
This is just me. He's not doing anything wrong. Like, he's not breaking the law. He's not doing anything.
That can't be the standard. Just because you don't break the law.
Like,
again, he's got a job they gave
his mind. Like, if he thinks Eli sucks, why can't he say Eli sucks?
Because they're not paying him for that. They're paying him to catch the ball.
That's his opinion.
Then he should take a job here and do this.
He probably will.
He should do this. I'll switch places with him. Give me the $100 million and I'll go play wide receiver.
Yeah, you look like the rest of the receivers.
But you still have an opinion. Why can't you voice that?
Because they gave me $100 million.
I've been on teams where we've been at halftime of games. Guys that don't even play, and the guy know who I am if he's watching it, would straight up tell a guy that's starting, you suck, why you playing? During halftime of
you
the
said
game.
that to Chad Johnson?
if you can play, look, if you can play,
what about I gave you $100 million? Do I need to see you hitting your head on a fan to show everybody that you care more than all the other players? When you know you don't. But they care as much as you, but they know how to act.
But that's how competition gets the best of him.
That's how he's so good. Man, that's a production.
That's a production. I'm surprised. He's a defensive player. When you get mad, you just go headbutt the lineman.
Yeah, but also I know when we losing the game, I'm not going to take it out on the bench. He ain't blocking me.
That's desperate house receivers, man. That's desperate house receivers.
Oh, man.
So a big AFC North story where the Steelers and the Bengals kept their cool during their latest showdown Sunday, but that didn't stop some Steelers players from going after arch nemesis Vontaze Burfict. After the game, calling for him to be suspended for elbowing Antonio Brown's head. The play wasn't flagged, and while the league is reviewing it, Burfict isn't expected to be suspended, nor should he be. If you can't throw an elbow in football, they need to quit this game. Vontaze Burfict did nothing wrong on Sunday. I watched every drop of that game. He played a physical football game and controlled himself. The Steelers' offensive line needs to shut their mouth and quit all this whining.
Great.
They won the game. Vontaze Burfict did nothing. And he yelled at Juju and told him, "You next," and that's damn well what he's supposed to do on a football field.
Look. Whoa.
That's what he's supposed to do.
I mean, look, I am not here for all them extras. I'm here to play the game, ball out, and go home and come back and do it again. That's not football you're talking about. You're talking about message football. And message football is something that a lot of times voluntarily, we don't want to play. But you know what? If you want to go down there, you're going to have to drag me with you. But once I get down there, I'm coming, and I'm coming with a crew. And the NFL does not want to hear that. And players don't want to do that because what it turns into is getting cut blocked on a play that's across the field just because a guy got to send a message. What does it turn into? Oh, the play is dead, but it's not dead to me. So what you're doing is enabling a culture.
It's the elbow, man.
Hold on. Elbow. You know,
elbow.
My elbow is lethal. You know what? It can. If I catch you right here in the ear hole, you gone, man. And it's targeting. I just am not here for that. I didn't sign up for that.
I think the big thing with him is his past history, with this team in particular, right? Because he's had these issues in prior games, and he's known for being that type of player. I don't think there's room for that in football, in the NFL.
You got a problem with that elbow?
No, I got a problem with people out there trying to hurt people and taking their livelihood.
Was that elbow dirty to you? You wouldn't do that?
I mean, not purposely. I mean, I'm gonna throw my shoulder in there.
Yeah, That's all he was doing.
Elbow is connected.
Come on now. Don't do that, TJ.
This is my thing. This is like the Steelers, man. It's like they're a good team. Will always be a good team because of the way they're ran. But when you betray your own teammate, what they did to I'm not surprised by anything now that the Steelers do. They betrayed their own teammate. They sold their own teammate out. So, Vontaze Burfict needs to be suspended. That does not surprise me because you sold your own teammate out. Anything they do from here on out does not surprise me because of the way they did their own teammate. So how you think they're going to do somebody else on another team?
So hold on, y'all. You don't believe in second chances. So if somebody did something wrong, then forever they're damned. I mean, I'm not going there. Look, I get that argument isolated in the vacuum.
No, he called them snitches is what he called them, Marcel.
Well, hold on.
He has no respect for that. They snitched on Le'Veon, now they snitching on Vontaze.
Okay, we need to
Juju Smith stood over top of Burfict last year and taunted him after knocking him out.
There's no room for that either, though.
Yeah.
But did anybody say he should be suspended?
But no. I defended Juju. It was one of the greatest hits. I was glad he did it. I wanted to buy a T-shirt because he had the T-shirt. And so Burfict comes back and taps him with an elbow. I got no problem.
That was not a tap. At that speed, with that size, that mass coming at you is not a tap. We need to stop in this world, in this society, calling the wrong things weak. Stop saying snitching and you weak if you tell the truth about something, if you say what's right. This is unethical. This is not what we sign up for. Yeah. That's simple as that, because I know where it goes to. You're talking about that moment. But that starts to avalanche into other things, because guess what? We need to respond now if you don't handle this as an NFL.
And I think the biggest thing is we have, like, as athletes, when I'm on the football field, I have respect for the other guy that I'm going against. I'm not out there trying to take his livelihood out of there. Now, I'm going to try to bust your head. I'm going to try to get after this quarterback.
Oh, you trying to bust his head?
But I'm not trying to hurt you, though. I'm not trying to hurt you, though. There's a difference.
You would have apologized.
I had respect for you.
We all know there's a handful of guys, they're just different. They're just different. They think they're going to play hard. Like, Vontaze, I guarantee I'm playing hard.
Yeah.
And some people view it as dirty. To him, I'm playing hard. I'm playing football.
Y'all know
I'm just shocked this is a controversy. That's football, man.
Man, hold on. Like he said, I'm going to bust your head as well as I can within the confines of the rules.
Yes.
Within this box of the rules, I'm about to blow you up. Now,
what should he do? Just run right on by?
No, bring your body. Bring whatever's legal in that moment.
If you bring your body, now you bring in the helmet.
And we didn't see the helmet targeting first. So the helmet comes in with the elbow.
He almost knocked his own guy out.
He actually did hurt his own guy. He hurt his own guy in this process.
This blows my mind, man. Because there's a certain kind of snitching that I agree with you in terms
Hold on.
of.
I'm not going to jail for you, Win.
No.
I'm not going to jail for you,
But I'm just saying.
You did it.
Anything Burfict did here and what Le'Veon did, that's all within the confines of the game. You know what you signed up for. And so this kind of snitching about Le'Veon's contract, and now I'm running to the principal's office, suspend him for playing football. Did the Bengals say suspend Juju Smith?
Hold on. I'm only going to the principal's office if you did something wrong. Now, hold on. I'm that guy. Don't hang with me. I'm telling you straight up. If it comes down to me going to sleep, if you put me to sleep and it's against the rules, but I got to sit there and take it so y'all can be my friend at lunchtime tomorrow, forget y'all. I'm going straight upstairs, and tomorrow I'm eating by myself. That's how it's going.
Don't play football.
I did play football, and I knew when I went too far, and he went too far, and he knows it too. But he's a habitual line stepper. That's what he does.
It just boils down to guys just respecting.
I don't even like Burfict. I really don't.
You sound like
But my God, you gotta let him play football, man. It's football. Thanks, Cliff, TJ. Coming up, the Warriors' quest for a three-peat tips off tonight. But will Kevin Durant's uncertain future derail them? Steven Jackson and Dante Jones join the show.
That's Gillette Clear Gel.